for some reason the rap scene, they all share like,
and they all seem to be racially ambiguous. I'm not gonna, but that's just for another day. I didn't say it. It wasn't me that said it. It wasn't me. I'm gonna put one in there though.
Well, like controversial jazz, yeah.
Lip syncing.
Oh, lip syncing. I didn't like that, but
That's what was hard.
I could see what Scorcher was trying to do.
Actually, technically, that's not even grime. That was that funky? Nah, it was grime. Nah, it was a grime tune.
No, I feel like it was grime. It was.
Yeah.
I said it was Scorcher.
So the lip syncing, I said.
Who else was on that again?
Some next black guy.
Man said some random black don. No. That can slack because people forget Scorcher had his time in it, but because he went away for some time. Like,
do you even remember when he basically locked off GRM daily?
Yeah. So how can you lock off a channel,
man? Yeah, but like, why are you flashing knives in videos?
I don't know. Nah, he seems like he's about that life.
He's a road man.
Yeah, he's about that life. But
he's a road man.
You can't be locking off channels, man. Come on.
I'm just gonna show a knife. This is when even Fed hated black people.
Man brought out the Simba thing.
I swear. I said.
But yeah, I said it before, but yeah, Devlin, London City.
Bro, that's one of my fave
magical tunes.
That beat. I don't even care, yeah. Grime producers back in the day, what?
Oh yeah, I know.
Because that beat alone, obviously Devlin never used to rap on beat.
I know, he has some,
but
in and out
still
Eminem
one of the coldest. Dagenham.
Yeah, the ends. And why I say it's sick is because we've all had them nights out with a man in London, and I feel like that song just encapsulates that. You know, them sick nights where you're all out with a man, them feeling good, like everything's just going well.
Do you know what's funny? When I was growing up, I used to think that's what like going out was. So like when I go out, it's gonna be like London City with Devlin, and I'm just gonna have like kind of vibe.
I know in Taper and them places,
just going up like. No, big up Devlin though.
Yeah, no, that was a big tune.
Let me even get my phone because I think
You've got a couple. Okay, whilst you're there, I have to say the absolute classic that is Gets Artillery. And I kind of say like this one was important as well because as we said, like this was the era where like everyone was just doing like pop tunes, like going left. But while like I rate Gets in this time, this is where like he stuck to his name.
That was erratic Gets, bruv.
I know, trust.
Bro, she gets now. Yeah, I'd love to meet him. Like, he seems like a very nice guy.
Yeah. Well,
that guy before.
I know.
Remember, ask Carlos. I was a bad boy in jail.
Or even when he got left off like one of those rap lists in it, and then he
sent for everybody. How can you send for like I think it was the mobiles or something?
Journalists, bro.
I send for these people that can't even reply.
Sure.
Because no one's telling nothing to Get. But that's the thing about Gets that I respect. Like. His evolution to where he is now,
mad.
Because he creates,
mad.
He doesn't create grime,
yeah,
but he still has grime tunes because he still does stuff with Spyro.
Yeah,
but his music is like the evolution of a grime artist. Like one, he can rap, and two, we can now understand him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he's mastered it now. At first, it's like watching like not even to cuss him, but it's like watching a child grow up into a man. Innit? Like at first, they're kind of trying to find their steps. But it's like one of them ones where you can see they're sick,
bro.
But you know, like when they find their 4 minute, it's gonna. And
remember,
he's found.
He made top 3 selected. That was cold.
Yeah. Top 3 selected was cold.
What was the Gets put in there? Well, this is even ghetto. Can't even call him Gets sometimes.
Yeah. Obviously, there was the whole P Money back and forth.
Big up P Money as well.
Yeah, P Money. See, I would have put P, but he was more doing like the dubstep stuff.
Now, things with P Money which is a real shame. Like, he never really transitioned into like the music side of things. Because some artists were like more on the clashing thing. And obviously when grime kind of simmered, people didn't care about the clashing thing too much. Like, not to be rude, no one wanted to hear P Money music. Funny enough, P Money makes sick music.
I know.
Fucking great music, bro. But no one really wants to hear P Money. Same way, like right now, nobody cares about clashing. No one wants to hear clashing, bro. That's why I don't care about diss tracks.
But it's funny, Gets even kind of said that, innit? That's why he was even kind of reluctant to do the clashing, because he was like, I think he saw what it was becoming, and he wanted to
He's a meme
become
now,
an
bro.
artist. No, basically.
Like people are. It's weird, like how people like society evolves, but the whole idea of me and you in a room rapping bars at each other.
Yeah.
When, like, let's say for drill, like I can't talk smoke at you.
Oh yeah, no, that's done. That's done out.
Leave the building in live. Doesn't make sense.
Done out in drill.
You know what I mean? You can't do that in drill. And funny enough, what it shows, it actually does show in drill, because a lot of these drill rappers actually can't perform on stage. They're terrible. They're fucking dire. Groundworks did a cypher.
Oh yeah,
you've seen it, and big up to all the man them on there, but it's just not the same as a Grime cypher. Man will forgetting their bars, won't rapping towards the mic. Whereas in Grime, bro, if you're not sounding good on mic, bro, like no matter,
they'll just grab the mic.
They'll just take the. They'll be like, oh, well, shut up.
No, yeah,
and then you just won't get invited again. But like,
I thought like that even like to go back to that era, it was like the dojo for. Like it's mad. Like all these man now, you see them Skepta
perform.
You see them like headline.
If any artist from back then, can perform now.
Yeah.
Like don't matter, they can perform. But whereas some drill man, I don't know if they can perform. But
no,
that's a conversation for another day, as they say.
But
what you got on the list?
I think I had one more.
Cause I've got one on there.
I had one more. I said DWE, feat Dizzy Rascal, Bluku Bluku.
Oh,
and
no.
The reason I put that is just because...
That's the wrong one.
I said no. What is there? Is there another one that they have?
Woo Rhythm.
Oh, Woo Rhythm.
What?
Yeah,
bad to the bone. It's the double. Hold tight SX on production.
Okay,
even that is Street Fighter.
You're right. Now we'll
you have to. If you talk about Woo Rhythm, that's his... sorry, Bad to the Bone and what do you call it? Street Fighter. When he made Street Fighter, that's actually, I don't even know. That might be the last era, you know.
No, I think that would have been like 2011 as well.
VAR, quick check. VAR. Street. I think you're right. I think it's 2011. You know.
Because I remember I would have been when I was in sixth form.
Bro, when I heard that, it's me, you're mad at.
Yeah, no, I think I literally remember that. This was when Kiss actually used to play like good music, and
I've not listened to Kiss in years. Man.
I think that's when Logan Summer used to have a show in there, innit? Like used to proper rate that. But I mean that whole era was just it was funny, innit? Because I mean you had like Skepta wearing like wearing my Rolex. Wiley had flipping. Yeah, like that.
That's when rap, bro. I don't know what the hell was going on. Man, they were just rapping anyhow.
The electro.
Bro, they were rapping anyhow, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
but I feel like it's
chasing the bag serious.
Yeah, it's mad because it was kind of needed. Like it's like they say in life sometimes you need to go backwards to go forwards, innit? Because like they literally had to see like nah. This ain't the way, so now when we do it this way, like.
But you know what it was though? Like a lot of them artists also realised they weren't getting the same reception they were getting when they were making music they actually wanted to make. People like you for you, innit?
Yeah, when you're being yourself.
So like, even an example I love to use is Stormzy. Yeah, Stormzy has, like, this is gonna sound like a mad hot take, has never actually made a quote unquote shit song. Yeah, might have not made a great song.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
But Stormzy
I get what you're
consistent.
saying.
Never does not make shit music. Yeah,
that's why it's popular.
I can show you a shit Skepta song. I can show you a shit Wiley song. Even big up. We haven't even bigged them up. Tinchy Strider.
I was gonna mention him.
There's a big honourable mention. 2 songs, Breakaway. If you know about that song, you know. And
he had mainstream music as well.
Yeah. Big up Hit My Man. But like with Stormzy, he actually doesn't make shit music. And even he's evolved again. Like he doesn't make grime. Yeah. Is he a grime?
No, hell no. He's an artist. I'll actually give him that. He's an art, and like even
a lot of them man back then were making horrible music, bro. Horrible.
I know, it was literally like, well, this one, it was hit or miss.
This one has to hit. That's what everyone kept doing. This horrible music.
Yeah. And to be honest, that's what happens when you're trying to force it in.
Yeah. Like, but it's also peak. Like the label, you'll be giving tunes to the label. Oh, I want to release this one. They'll be like, nah, it's not commercial enough.
Yeah, it's too edgy.
And what's peak is that they'll start saying mad stuff, you know, to you, and they'll start knocking your confidence.
Yeah.
This won't sell. No fucking way.
Even kind of a sad note in it, kind of to fast forward, but we'll go back. Like even K-Trap, he kind of did the whole thing where he was doing drill but got signed and kind of went rap.
Bro,
But
same with Fredo.
yeah.
Fredo
True,
made
true.
Hickory Dickory Doc.
I know. But recently they've kind of both
They've
gone
left
independent and they're back in their bag.
Because what we need to understand, yeah, and I always, like I said, if you watch our podcast, you know where I'm gonna go. It's all back to race. People that don't understand black culture are now the gatekeepers of black culture. So let's really deep this year. How are you, Jonathan from Berkshire? Yeah, I'm saying, how are you telling K Trap what drill to release? How are you telling
it's true.
Skepta what grime to release? How are you telling Chip what?
So
Like, you're not even listening to man. Like, if people like me and you or people from the culture per se were in these meetings being the gatekeepers, we'll be like, don't release that. Like, that's not why you got famous.
Exactly.
Don't release that. They're thinking, we've now got a new artist to blow to the mainstream. No, the mainstream like you when you're authentic. That's what people need to understand. But
I feel like the maddest thing, even people from the quote unquote like suburbs or like the outside cities, they're even preferring the real thing.
They want the real thing. But then the issue is, when you get, like I said, the gatekeepers of these situations are not black, bro. They're not black. Or they're not, like, you can have it. I'm not saying you have to be black, but you have to understand
black
culture.
culture, basically.
So when you don't understand black culture, you're telling Chip, your next tune, mate. What's the name? Chip Diddy Chip, trust me. Release that. You're gonna go crazy. No, you're not. Fredo, even Skepta made what's that song? They call me a bad boy. That IB for anthem, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then what those artists then start to do is they start creating music that they think the studio is gonna like, and it just becomes shit. Shit music.
No, just make what you were making.
Bro, stay independent and make your own fucking music. Don't listen to these bums.
Okay, but
also N-Dubs, I swear, putting that in there as well.
But I think we might even agree on the best. I might have to put Chipmunk Who Are You out of like my top one in that era, because I feel like that, for me anyway, that was like the last of like that authentic original grime before we kind of got into the next era. Like,
I'll give.
I guess there was Devlin, there was Gets, D-Double.
I'll give it to Chip, I think.
Rich. Yeah, we kind of said,
We could cancel Rich over these sides.
But I said that the next era was the quote-unquote grime resurgence era, where everyone
Which
said,
one was that one?
Oh, it's back. So I kind of try to kick it off with So this is, for me, like, my resurgence kind of... Everyone says, like, German Whip, but when Skepta made Blacklisted... that whole era.
Blacklisted is Skepta's best ever project.
Because that was him where he was like, you know what? I've tried everything else. Like, I'm just
that built Skepta.
Going back to basics.
I even that rhythm, that album is. I remember in college, like, listening to that album on the way to school, and you're on the way to college, you're like, raw. That you actually feel what he's trying. Now, big up Skep.
Yeah, so I said Acid Flow, sorry, because it's mad. He was kind of talking about what everyone else like had been following. What like everyone else was just trying to follow the popular thing, the Acid Hustle flow. So he kind of took it back to basics.
Even what's it? Oh, go through the list.
And then there was Meridian Dan German Whip, which even though it's not my personal favorite, you can't deny it,
bro.
You can't
when
deny
that song hit the strip,
I
like that
you
song.
Can't deny it.
Like, because I actually I like Meridian Dan. I like Meridian in general, so I like him, Bossman Bird.
All of them, they're all sick.
Well, even obviously I know Big H is Big H, but Big H is actually, you know what? I'm gonna put one in there. You know that I just as a personal favorite because I can do what I want. Big H, Fire and Smoke.
Oh yeah,
no. If you know about, not that many people know about them tunes.
Nah, Big H had a run.
Big H, but there's a period when I was like, all I used to listen to was Big H. I don't know what's going on with him. Funny thing as well, you know, in Meridian, you know, he owns a Chinese shop.
Serious?
He owns a Chinese shop. I don't know why. He owns a Chinese shop. Literally, a Chinese takeaway. Nothing's changed. It's not like it's Big H's. No, it's how it was before.
Mad.
But he owns it. Yeah.
Big up to him, man. Business moves and that.
He's been doing that for time, so.
But yeah, and obviously you kind of mentioned it before, but Skepta, JME, that's not me, just because that was like, Acid Hustle Flow was good, but That's Not Me was just like, It was we're bringing it back to basics.
The beat, the video. Even funny enough, I think why that song was.
Yeah, they even won a mobile for that.
Yeah, what did we say? 40 English pounds, was it?
Yeah, it was like
80 English pounds.
£80 or something like that. Yeah.
But why that's monumental is that it built the Skepta of today. Skepta basically made that. Was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do my own thing, and that's what, like, obviously him making that song and that video, and then seeing how people reacted of, rah, this is the Skepta we want. Yeah, bro, you be like, fuck, no label can tell me nothing. Yeah. No label can tell me.
And it's mad because that's obviously when we were at uni, and I remember going to festivals and seeing everyone was even dressed like how they used to dress.
Even remember, what's it called? Tracksuit. Was the Tracksuit Gang used to say?
Tracksuit Mafia.
Tracksuit Mafia. Yeah. Like he's the reason. Look at not even the shoes you got now, but like even the shoes.
Yeah. The Air Maxes started to come back.
Like he actually brought tracksuits and made it like fashionable again. Nah, big ups. Skepta's like the.
Style.
He's actually like our dad. I can't lie. He's like our dad.
Olga Skepta.
Big up him. I'm gonna put one in just before you move. I've got on my list here. AJ Tracy, Nyla.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because I don't like Gary Skank. I don't like Gary Skank.
Gary Skank is hard, fam. I don't know why you're hating.
It's not. Kano's hard, obviously GOAT, but Nyla.
AJ Tracy's version is better, to be fair. And that's when he was in his bag and grime.
Bro, he's fucking bag. Nah, that was sick. Nyla.
Another special mention is Thiago Silva as well.
Thiago Silva. And another one as well is packages. I don't know if you realize AJ in that period.
Oh yeah,
packages because that's technically drill, so they want to put it in. But
I feel like
that's my favorite ever. AJ.
If you think like even when you listen to the reason why Thiago Silva blew is because it's basically so it's an old school beat. It's Pied Piper, but with like a drill kind of beat. If you listen to it, so. Because it's kind of got that authentic feel, but then it's got the new wave that everyone loves. It was always going to blow.
Like that song is...
It has the perfect like ingredients.
Yeah, even shout out Dave as well.
Yeah, I know. Dave can just do anything.
I just love the fact that man's name is Dave. Dave, like his name is not, it's Dave.
I know, not David.
Dave. Oh my Dave.
But he was smart. He wanted to appeal to the Essex.
Yeah, but like, no, but you know why though? Because man, he had his old name, Santan Dave.
Oh yeah, that was
there. Because man used to add.
I know, roadman name.
What a roadman name. But now, big up Dave, because that song he's always dupping it.
Yeah, and obviously to bring it back here, I have to mention Chip Pepper Rhythm because that's like, I remember there was that kind of last period we spoke about, especially like 2010 to like I would say like 2013, and like everyone was writing off Chip saying he'd gone to America, he'd done the pop thing, he's done.
But the thing is though, like I think it's hindered, man, because now he's become a meme of himself in the sense of he's just a clash rapper, bro.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't like, not to be rude, innit? I think Chip is sick. I don't care about clashes, bro. I don't care about diss songs. I'm not listening. Like, if you release a diss song, not you, but let's say Skepta released a diss song, I'm not going to clamour to listen to it because it's a memeable song in the sense of it's going to go, once the fucking beef is finished, who's listening to that rhythm? You know what I mean? Like,
that's true. I feel like everyone, that's what, even though Chip makes good music in my opinion, but everyone wants the clash Chip now.
But like, it's
but
a
it gets
shame.
played out.
Yeah, it gets played out. I don't want to hear clashes, bro. I'm a big man. I don't want to hear you tell man, I will lyrically shoot you. Shut up. I will lyrically this. I don't care. I don't care. Even he sent a diss for, what's his name? Stormzy sneak dissed him on Clash. Oh yeah, and they created the whole song. Do you know how much that vexes me?
Oh yeah, that one was forced.
That's so forced, bro. Like, stop it! Don't do that. Like, don't do that. Like, man, I don't care. I don't mind sneak disses, bro. Yeah. Sneak this here, sneak this here, sneak this. Yeah. Or one line for man. Or there's no storms. It's windy. You know what I'm saying? But like when you're making whole songs, it's like Stormzy's making money on this side, and you're just listening to his music, waiting for him to say something, so you can then create a send that you know he's not going to reply to.
He needs to go back to make anthems, and then obviously
because he's
have
a couple rapper.
Have a couple lines for man, but don't make your whole career focus.
Bro, you're now coming like Don't Flop.
Yeah, no, it is mad.
Bro, big up Chip every time, cause I think he's a mad artist, but I also do think like the Clash thing is played out, man.
Well, that's some constructive criticism.
Nah, bro, we're in a period where people don't even clash no more. They just go and stab each other. Don't do that to me. Don't do that one. But yeah. So what's your favorite song in this era?
I'll say, you know, I have to go for. I would have said Thiago Silva for sound, but because of what it meant, I'll have to go for That's Not Me. Just because.
Yeah. I'm going for the same. Yeah. I think That's Not Me because it was the most.
It's a cultural moment, isn't it? Basically,
and it's the most authentic grime song I've heard. Like that's a grime song. If you release that in when was it? What 2013, 2014? Yeah. If you release that in 2003.
Yeah, 2003. Yeah.
It
could fit in there nicely, basically.
And man, and I mean, Skepta can do no wrong in my eyes. I can't lie. That's like Ogadi top.
I don't know. Yeah, my favorite artist. So yeah, definitely shout out. But
Skepta.
like that was it.
Should we wrap up?
Yeah, let's wrap up.
Just before we do, obviously you'll see this probably the week after our first event in the Victoria. But just want to say thank you to everyone that come down. Preempting.
Yeah, preempting, obviously.
Thanks to everyone that come down. Really appreciated it. Obviously, you saw us spamming your social networks.
Come on.
Everyone that shared, bought a ticket, came down. I'm saying thank you very much.
Come on.
More events to come.
Come on.
But we're only releasing this bit if people come. So if you don't release this, this is the second bit for you, man. See you, man, that didn't come in it. Fuck you, yeah. See you, yeah. You're a pussy, yeah. Hear this. You're a pussy, and you're a pussy. Yeah, that's version 2. I might release it all together anyway. But yeah, suck your mother.